Vanguardian News. Hey, man, we're here to talk about these record companies, man, today. We here to, I want to discuss how these record companies are really jerking these artists. And, you know, I've done, these videos before in regards to people signing their contracts or reading their contracts and not getting so overwhelmed because they give you some flash money. I call it foolish money. But I get it. I get where that individual is. He's trying to follow. He or she is trying to, proceed with their dreams of being an entertainer and being, following their dreams of musically. And a lot of times they fall victim to this, falling under these, signing these bad contracts because a lot of times there's this passive aggressive pressure put on them, and these labels tell them, well, here you gotta, the artists are not getting the points. They don't know what point system is because they're not experienced on that level. But I'm here to tell you, man, if you haven't, if you don't have any experience, if you're getting into a music business or you're getting into any business, you need money. And you need to have lawyers, contract lawyers, people who will look out for your best interests. I wouldn't suggest your family being your manager or, handling your business. I know it's hard not to, have family involved in the process, but sometimes family can make things murky, not intentionally. But it can just, it can be murky. Yeah. So when you're just, how can I say, you're just out there kind of trying to figure it out when it comes to your business. I don't know, man. I don't know. But you have to have all that. You have to do your background checks on people. You have to put the work in because after all, you have to be able to guide your career and handle your career accordingly. And when you put your career in someone else's hand and you don't want to get into the nuts and bolts of the situation, you want someone else to do it, then you better have somebody that's watching that person or those individuals. So you have to pay people, or you need to be attentive to, what your business is, what the numbers look like, what your publishing is. What are your points that you're getting off your albums or streams or whatever? Because with this streaming thing, everything has become murky. Everything has become murky. And sometimes, I don't know. I don't believe the numbers sometimes. I'll be honest with you. But, it is what, what it is, because eventually you're going to need an expert in as far as these streamings. You're going to have to be really paying attention to things that goes on with your, who's dealing with your contract, who's managing your career. And it just can't be, you just can't just allow someone to just, okay, I'll do everything and kind of like a power of attorney for you. You have to really be engaged in your career. How many times have we seen people who get jerked? You just had the situation with Fabio and Mace that went viral a few months ago, but that's not, that's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. So, you're a kid, and I wouldn't say kid, but you're someone who's got some talent. You're hot in the streets, you think you are, and people are, they in your ear saying, man, you're the one, you're the one, man, you're the next one up. But when it comes to find out, man, your contract, you think you're getting money, but you're not really getting money. The executives are getting a lot of the money. Your entourage that you take with you on the road to these concerts and these hotels are draining your pockets because, you're the meal ticket. You know, I hate to break it to you, but we have to take care of our business, man, in every aspect of life. And if you're not willing to do that, then don't complain when the numbers don't look don't look right down the road. When the numbers don't look right, and you're looking at you're like, hold up, man. You're looking at what the record company got. You're like, man, how come I'm getting jerked? But again, we're so quick for the limelight. We're so quick to be out front. We're so quick to be in this, this celebrity, being the celebrity, being the paparazzi following me, and we're so quick to that's all we see. Everything costs. Everything's an expense. Everything, the limo, the hotel. You want to rent out 5 rooms in the hotel. Everything costs, man. And guess who's going to be paying that? They're going to recoup all that money off your sales. That's the part. That's the hardcore reality to everything you do. When you want to floss and flex. So, yeah, flex all you want, but be mindful. The tab is still being ran up. Those bottles of champagne are being ran up. You still have to think about, it's okay to have fun and celebrate around, you got your entourage or whatever, but everybody's putting that on you. Those bottles of champagne, you're like, oh man, dang. You look at your invoice later on, you're like, if you look at the invoice, some people don't. They get shocked, huh? Come on, man. Who ordered 100 bottles of champagne? Well, your entourage. They're friends and cousins and mamas and papas and aunties and whoever who's at the party. It's a big open party, and you're paying for the tab. So I say that to say this: be mindful of what you do. Be mindful of your spending. Be mindful. Have a budget. And all that spending that you're doing, man, keep it at a level where you can control. It's not all about, flossing, like I said, flexing all the time. It's about handling your business. And you can't get mad at someone, if you're not looking at your bills, man. You steadily spending money. You steadily out here promoting and all that. The bill is up. You got to pay for it, bro. And you'd be surprised how much they recruit. 100%. So, with that said, I'm not going to be long. I just thought I'll, bring that up for all you inspiring musicians and rappers and entertainers. Be mindful of your money. Be mindful of your business acronym, and stay on point with your spending. Have a goal. Go after your goals, but get that contract right first before you sign it. Make sure it's in your favor, which is rarely is in anyone's favor but the record labels. But push, for as much as you can get. As much as you can get, push for that, because it'll be beneficial for you and your family in the long run. That's it for me. Saturday night, I'm going out to party. Peace. Love you all.